So you're phoneless, brother.
Once again, David back at it. But once I pay my bill, I'll have the same number. So
There you go.
yeah, it's not. You don't need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about getting another.
I actually
David.
was really worried about it.
Gavin was, I'm sure.
Belle, you don't understand? I have 6 numbers for David.
Why don't you
by phone.
delete them?
Well, I did recently, but
Oh, okay.
one of them
when I got this last
one of them
one.
was hooked up to my fucking FaceTime, and every time I would FaceTime David, like this angry Pakistani man would answer and be like, "Hello."
Dude.
And then one time I was like, "Oh, sorry, wrong number," and I hung up, and he called back, and he was like, "Who the fuck is this?" It was not cool. So don't change your number anymore. Welcome back to It Is Wednesday. Bit of a fucking rough start. We got
That
the
was
fan
funny.
favorites this week.
Hi.
That's my high, is me coughing. Y'all should know it by now. This musty throat. You recognize the voice, okay?
Basically, you are a part of this show as much as I am at this point.
Dude,
So-
if you would let me, I would come here every Tuesday to do this.
I am down. I just feel bad being like, "Hey, bro, you want to fucking come hang out every single week?"
Why is that? Yeah, what? Why was that? Why would that be bad? You're like my favorite person.
Gavin feels bad to ask his friend to hang out.
Yeah,
I-
what have I done to make
I
him
don't
feel
want-
like that?
I don't want you to-
something.
I
I
don't
know.
want you to think I'm using you for your great recording.
Man, these people don't
Possibilities.
even follow me on YouTube, bro. Not YouTube, not Twitch.
David, Gavin is using you to make burgers and to record.
Oh my god!
All right, I might have to draw the line.
I can pay. Wait, speaking of following you on YouTube, following you on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a fan of
Oh,
the
man.
show, you already know your phone's in the other room.
Yeah.
I can look you up.
Yeah, there we go.
I can just look you up. I don't even need you to do
Yeah,
it, bitch. I can do it.
How do you not know it?
So, Belle, it's not even that. We have a tradition with David. Whenever he gets on the show, we look up how many followers he has. And
Oh.
it's actually been kind of captivating
Yeah, it's
because there was a 2-week period where he had the same amount of followers. And then last week he was down 1 follower from the previous 2 weeks. So
That's actually really disappointing.
I know. So it's
Right?
like, who unfollowed?
Yeah,
We tried
like-
to call everybody out. You're back up to 40, but I think you're back up to 40 because I subscribed on the It Is Wednesday channel. So you're
So
at 40.
it's plus 0, pretty much.
Technically, if you want to be
I'm at a strong
It's a
plateau
0%
If-
growth.
if
Yeah.
you want to be cynical, you still could say 39 technically, but I'm gonna say age 40.
So my
David, I can
plan-
make it 41.
Let's do it. Shout
Yeah.
me out, Belle. You got a lot of fans.
Follow him now because I already wrote 40. So the next time he comes on, it'll say
Okay.
41,
Okay.
and I'll be like,
So-
oh, we'll forget by then.
Yo, for real though, I'll give you like $5-10 for a shout out, dog. You got hella people on your
$5,
shit.
$10 for a shout out.
Well, I don't know what a
Wait, who
shout
the
out's
fuck-
to worth.
Who the
you know what I'm
fuck you
saying?
think I am?
You know, tell me a price. We could see. But I'm
I'm no sellout in my
What
game.
a sellout. What did you- I promoted you. I literally, dude, I'm not even kidding you. When you got the new business cards, I was driving down the freeway and I fucking threw those out the window. I threw the old ones out
They're
the
gonna
window.
peg me for littering.
you-
Fucking dick.
You threw him
Jesus.
out on the freeway?
Well, not on the freeway. Not all of them. I had like 3 of them in my wallet. Those ones I threw out on the freeway.
I'm just like, these are garbage. I actually don't want
No,
these.
I literally-
Nobody's gonna pick him up on the
Yes,
freeway.
dude. How many times have you been have you ever been stopped on the side of the freeway? Like if your car broke down or something? Dude,
No.
I promise you, if you ever look over in those ditches, there is always a car
yeah.
there.
Okay, you're going in there and picking it up and
Yeah.
following the person who's.
I mean, if it's
You
a
know
tattoo
what? I
artist.
actually did need a prostitute.
Oh my god. I have some tea I need to tell you, but I don't know if I can actually tell you on mic because everybody on mic knows where I work and it's about my work and I can't have this getting out. But
Here, I'll mark it down. We'll start the conversation at 4 minutes. and
or let me just write it
45
down
seconds.
for you. Let me just write it down for you and you tell me.
We're on a podcast with millions of listeners, and you're gonna write
Millions. No, you don't have to read it out loud.
Well,
Me and,
how are we gonna talk about tea on a? What's up,
Me,
baby?
me and Gavin got a dog.
We do have a dog.
We got a puppy.
His name is
Bean.
Sombrero.
His name is Bean.
His name is Bean.
He's a
one
Chihuahua.
racist
I spelled
mention
one of these
already.
words wrong, so don't make fun of me.
We got a Chihuahua. I don't think it looks like a Chihuahua. Jesus
Bose.
Christ! How the fuck did you graduate?
Don't worry, I understand. I also have dyslexia.
Hell yeah.
You know,
I read it as bosses.
Thank you. Fuck yeah.
I read it
Belle was like, what's
full-
wrong
David,
with that?
you know-
full up. I was like, yeah,
That's boss.
my nickname for Belle is
spinch.
Spinch, but it's because one week we were doing our grocery list, and I was like, "Oh, we'll get spinach," and
I wrote spinch.
she wrote spinch because
Spinch.
she didn't know how to spell spinach. Do you know live right now on do you know how to spell spinach?
Spinach.
That is correct. But
Better man than me.
I had as soon as you said spinach, I started spelling it out in my head.
you were like you knew. this
Like,
one
I don't know
was
if you
coming.
noticed, but I stopped writing for a minute. And she's cheating on him.
Oh, see, that's sick. But she's cheating on
Yeah,
him.
like,
Wait,
and
what?
he knows. So I guess I don't. It's more.
He
or less,
knows.
Is
Yeah.
it like for a green card or?
I don't know. So she doesn't know because she doesn't even live in the country. So she lives in a completely different country, and he owns a business in this country, right? It's like a print company or something. Like they make T-shirts or something. I don't know what the fuck it is.
So am I cutting this part out because we're talking about? I'm not cutting
Well, no,
it out.
because they don't know they don't know nobody said anything about that. This is just, like this could be my cousin we're talking about.
That's also. Have you ever?
That's hefty information.
What if
Hold
it's
on.
a man? How is he? How is he sure? How is he sure that it's what?
I don't think he
what,
is.
What,
I
what
don't
he-
think
Wait,
he is.
have you?
No. No, this is what my coworker told me, but he works directly under him, and they talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not good friends. They don't go out. They could have gone out and hung out together, but
I feel like I need another fucking drink for
he
this
was
thing.
telling me this completely sober.
I feel like this isn't very good to talk about on a podcast because nobody knows what we're talking about, and it just probably seems really confusing to listen
Yeah, I
to. So
guess
we
maybe.
apologize.
So let's cut back to what I was going to talk
Bobo
about.
Inc.'s the showstopper.
Sorry,
we
it's
go.
confusing.
It's good to have somebody to cut you in line, you know what I'm saying?
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Well, we don't want to keep talking about that.
No,
So,
you said back what I was gonna
yeah,
talk about.
I got a compliment on my truck.
You're talking about cool shit.
Well, you want to hear
Can
that?
I say
almost...
this out loud? I want to say it.
No, don't say it.
But
don't
if
say it.
I say it, it's like it's coming from me. So what if I write?
No.
because-
What if-
David said no.
What if
No
I
means
hold on?
no.
What if
No
I
means
write something
no.
down and then say the thing that I wrote down out loud, but they'll never know if it's the thing I
No
wrote or
means
the
no.
thing you wrote.
No
Well, they're
means
not also
no.
going to know if you actually wrote something down.
Listen, the sound of me writing.
Oh, my God.
No means no.
Anyways, you got
That
a
would be an
compliment on
interesting
your
topic to
fucking
talk
truck.
about.
What happened?
They got married here. She moved to a different country.
No!
Oh.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
We
Your
thought we
truck.
were talking about something else.
Your
Yeah, but
truck.
he was beating in on it, so,
No, your truck, brother.
I was working on it in the garage, and some older lady came out.
There was a lady.
Yeah. I know, I was surprised, too. She did say her husband owned one, though,
Was
and that's
she-
why...
Oh, husband.
No.
Okay.
No, she was not, brother. She was...
Gavin
was more
put
like-
his tongue in between the peace sign.
I was meaning, was she a lesbian?
He could have just said that.
Gavin was seeing if she was a MILF. She
Nope,
looked...
I meant lesbian, but that's
She looked
fine.
more like a 70-year chain smoker.
A gilf.
That could be a lesbian still.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. But she...
She said husband.
But no, yeah, she came through and she was like, that's a beautiful truck. I was like, thank you. You just made my day. Because Josiah, everybody wants to shit on that truck.
I didn't shit on it.
No, you did not. And I appreciate both of you.
The
I wish we were recording it.
invasive thoughts.
But no, it made me
No.
feel really good about it, because I was like, that's, I've been waiting for that, man. Everybody, I mean, you haven't even seen it in person, but everybody who's like seen it is like, why would you buy that? I'm like, dude, fucking look at it.
Rude.
Yeah, like, look at it, dude.
That's just like an older person being like, "Why would you get tattooed?"
Yeah.
Like, shut the
Yeah,
fuck.
dude.
Is it your money? Shut the fuck up.
Is it on your body or is it in your yard? No,
Why
I
do you
didn't
go to
think
the
so.
casino every fucking Sunday, Greg?
How's bingo going? How's bingo going, Kathy?
I bet you that bitch probably wins a bunch of bingo.
Did she have a bingo arm? Do you know what a bingo arm is?
Is that the flabs?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, my grandma had a bingo arm. R.I.P. Beth.
Because when they go,
R.I.P.
they go, bingo, and it flaps in the
That
air.
shit is
They
a
start
fucking
taking off.
flag, bro. That's an American. That's basically the American flag waving.
Catch a
there.
Oh
draft.
my,
You
that's
catch
the
a dra-
American flag.
Catch a draft off that thing. Fucking sitting in front of it.
My God, it make you feel like a king minus the grapes.
Somebody feeding me? Whoa, sweat droplets, you know.
It's just bingo daubers.
Man, dude, we got to get a webcam up in here. If people could see how gorgeous I am.
Our last
I'm just
setup
kidding. I'm
was
kidding.
great.
It worked.
It worked except
I
for
have
the
a
fact that
tripod you can use.
your phone tried to record an hour and a half and we got 4 minutes of
Yeah.
recording out of
What
it.
happened? I don't know. Here's a better idea.
I have a tripod in
Etzel.
my car.
Yeah, that's facts.
I have a whole tripod.
That's
in my
even
car.
better.
Yeah, she does have a.
But it has a
whole
ring
stand.
light?
It has
But
a
if my
ring
phone
light.
wasn't damn near dead, for now, we could just set it up on the Etzel for next time.
Etzel.
Bring in
Etzel.
the
An easel?
Easel.
It's just in her
Easel.
car, bro, and it does have
Sorry.
a ring light.
Ford
it plugs,
Etzel.
It
That's-
plugs right into the wall. We can just set it up on the table, even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For next time, it's
It'll
going to
be
be
good.
perfect.
Don't
trip on me. Don't trip on me, cuz.
Babo,
Ejectocito, cuz.
do you have some things you would like to talk about? I know some things have gone on since last time you were on. Actually, the last time you were on, we were just hanging out. But like,
Yeah.
really, like the big thing we talked about was Colorado.
Yeah.
What's your career looking like?
I moved shops.
Let's
so
go.
I moved.
I know what
from-
your career is looking like.
Yeah.
I'm asking you like I don't know.
I
I don't know why I'm doing that.
Why would you
I
narrate
moved-
that? That's what you shouldn't
Thank
have
you
done.
for setting me up.
I called it out, but I was trying to. Yeah.
I moved shops, so I used to work in Coon Rapids, and now I work at a shop called Northern Belle Tattoo in St. Paul, and it is just awesome. The owner is super awesome. It's kind of like an appointment-only style studio, but it's really cute. I'm like tucked away in the back, and all my taxidermy hung up. And when you walk in, you can like see all the taxidermy from my booth, and I definitely look like I'm like committing human sacrifices back there. It's definitely pretty sketchy from the front.
It's a very so before Belle got her grips on this shop, it
Yeah.
was. It's like a very chill. There's plants, chill music.
Yeah.
Very
Very like
quiet. Shop,
yeah, very
you know?
just like
Very nice inside.
like very hippie, low key.
And Belle got in there and said,
Y'all want taxidermy?
said, "Hey, I have a boyfriend with a drill. let's put all of these."
I also really like playing old Eminem and Eazy-E really loud. You guys ready?
Fucking congrats. But you know what I did not hear? It looks like I commit human sacrifice back there, but I don't.
yeah, let's.
Yeah,
I would say let's. we
you
are
just
blazing
said it
that.
looks like I commit human sacrifice back there, and then stopped. That was the end of that one.
I'm gonna no comment.
It might be because
I mean, I commit blood sacrifices every day. That's
put-
my job. My job is blood sacrifices. You're sacrificing. You're paying in blood for someone
Your
beautiful.
job is to brutally
We
stab
put up-
people with beautiful colors and create images.
There we
Yes.
Images of art.
So I do
She
human
literally
sacrifices
tattooed
every day.
lady slippers on my mom today.
I
Let
did,
me
which
just
is
say-
a flower, the lady slipper flower.
Let me just say one
Not
of the
Cinderella.
first tattoos she did in her professional apprenticeship, I should say, was on my fucking neck.
I really didn't
And-
want to do it.
And I don't know how long ago it was done, but to this day,
God, like
it is
2
one of my
years ago?
favorite attributes. Like, people are always like, that's sick.
Yeah. I
Dude.
got so much shit for that tattoo. I
I
got
know.
so much shit for doing that tattoo. And
You got pulled
honestly,
aside when you started
I got
it.
so much shit for
Really?
doing that
Yeah,
tattoo.
How'd
like
that
my,
make you feel? Also,
I didn't know what was happening. The
I
dude
didn't
just
tell,
came over.
I didn't tell David really until later.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the dude just
'Cause
came
I
over
wasn't
and
gonna
looked
make
at
David feel bad.
it. He was like, that looks pretty good. And then he's like, Belle, you want to come here for a second? And then I just sat over there for a minute, waiting. And then she came back and she's like, all right, you ready? I was like, yeah, let's go.
Wow, you're such a wow. That's actually
That's a
impressive.
good- yeah,
I don't
that's
know
a
if I would be able to keep it together with
good
one of my
artist
friends
right
like
there.
that.
I mean, it helped me keep it together because he was my friend.
And she probably knew. If she told me, I would get nervous. You know, she needed me to sit still because it was already in a certain spot.
He didn't sit still.
No, hell
He
no.
cried.
Oh, 100%, dude. I tell everybody that, too. When they're like, did it hurt? I'm like, dude, I cried. Like, legitimately, I made her stop. I was like, no.
45 minutes in. He said, Belle, how much longer? I'm like, David,
you gotta be almost done.
I'm like, I'm still on the first color. We got like 5 colors left.
Yeah, no, that was it.
Asked for numbing 3 lines.
Oh, dude.
Like, it's not even gonna work. He's a please.
I know. I think it was in the text I sent her before I showed up. I was like, you got some of that numbing stuff, right? Like, I wanted to make sure. Yeah, I was like, you got it.
Yeah, but I didn't tell him that we couldn't use it until his skin was already pretty open.
It was brutal, man. But like I said, it is. I swear, it's my favorite fucking tattoo. I love it. And people compliment it all the time. They're like, dude, that's fucking sick. I'm like, thank you, man. I know, like, I love it, dude. I think it's perfect placement, too, because when I have my shirt on at work, you can't, well, if I move my head
for context, it's a rose with a skeleton hand coming out of it holding a diamond in, like, American traditional style.
It's dope. It's super dope.
And it sits, like, on his left collarbone and goes up the side of his neck.
And it's when I wear a collared shirt, if I'm sitting still and like sitting down, you can't see it. But if I sit up or if I stand up and move my head at all, you can see like just barely the top of the diamond. It's like almost so perfectly hidden, but also like so easy to show somebody when they ask about it. You know, like I could just be like, yeah, fucking bam, you know, like.
It makes David feel so cool.
It does.
To him. Listen to him. He's so cool.
It does. It makes me feel sick. How many of you listeners out there have a fucking neck tattoo? Let me hear it.
Tech Bell does.
I said listeners.
But so as an artist, like I know as your boyfriend what it was like because I helped you. But like as an artist, what was it like moving shops for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is like the first time I've ever moved studios.
That shit hits hard, bro.
It is definitely like a little nerve-wracking. You know, you're at one studio for so long, you build a friendship, you build a little family, you build a routine, and just like a way of life at work. You know, it's more than just, it ends up being more than just work to you. It's a second home as a tattooer. And it was definitely like very nerve-wracking to be like, okay, I'm leaving my family pretty much that I've built in a shop that I helped build. And so I was definitely nervous, but I was also at a point, like a breaking point in like my art and in my patience and in my resources that I was giving. So I was also super excited. And it's just been like one of the greatest decisions I feel like I've made all year. And I'm super duper excited to grow and to learn. And since moving, my books are doing like 10 times better.
Your clients are...
They're so excited. All my clients have been so happy. I mean, a couple of them are like, oh, I have to drive further, but that it doesn't really bother them. But no, it's just been so like fulfilling as an artist and just like as a person to just not feel stuck somewhere anymore. So it is a way further drive, but it's worth it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We moved out here because it was like 10 minutes from your shop. And then you were like, I'm going to start working in St. Paul.
I'm actually going to start working where we used to live.
Yeah, that's really...
But I like to say I live...
Freaky shit over there, man. What's that painting with the black eyes?
What? It's the one that looks like watercolor with the yellow?
Which one?
With the golden hair and the black eyes.
That's a self-portrait
That one?
of me.
That's Belle.
Why are the eyes?
If you get up and go over there,
It's
you can
just
tell the
because
eyes aren't
the
black.
color and the... You're high, bro. Holy shit.
That thing is freaking
I think
me
you need
out.
to open your eyes.
That thing is freaking
it's
me out.
It's just me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thing I saw was 2 bottles of fucking isopropyl alcohol.
Older.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he's
Sorry
like
for
what,
the
like
technical
26, but
difficulties.
I don't want to be mean to
He has a
post
kid
it.
and a wife, I think.
But I don't mean to be mean to
I don't
post
think
it.
he's
But he
married.
looks like
Wait,
40.
how old is
you
he?
know?
Yeah, I
He
think
does.
he has
does
a wife.
look 40.
Doesn't he just like
I
keep
don't
it
think
secret?
So.
I don't
think
know.
He has a wife.
It's just like,
I don't-
one
I
of
don't
his
think
high
so,
school
bro.
sweethearts or something.
He's 29.
He made it past the 27 club.
See, I fucking told you. I said he's like 26 or something. He's still in his 20s. but he looks old, bro.
He could be 40 or 22.
Yeah. Like, I bet you they don't ID him. Well, I guess it's Post Malone.
What row did we were in
He
like
does have one kid. It says children, one.
we were in like the 6th row, and I still couldn't tell how
Is that
old
a
he
puzzle?
was.
No.
Oh, that's cool, though, the 3 heads.
I don't think he's married, though.
Oh, no.
He's from Texas.
You're in the 6th row of what concert? Like, what venue are you?
The XL.
What?
Yes, it was my birthday present
Yeah.
from Belle.
That's dope.
And yes.
Beer bongs and
It was
Bentleys?
sick. No,
No.
it was the
24
red, the
karat,
cooped up.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
12 karat tooth.
Yeah, 12 karat tooth.
We got
that's
the
what it was.
shirts, bro.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It was a
dude.
really awesome concert. When he
Dude.
comes back, we're going again.
Fuck
When
yeah.
then
Probably not as good of seats.
Last year you got me fucking Greta Van Fleet
I
for
did.
like the
We did
9th
get-
row.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
Or were
get,
we closer for them?
We were because they didn't have a pit.
Uh,
So
Yeah, Pantera's got a pit.
and then you and me, brother, going to Killers of Kill Tony.
Dude, yeah.
We are in like the 5th row for that. Well, we're in like we're not in
side
the pit.
section.
Well, no, we're not in the side section. We're in the main row after the pit.
I
You know
don't,
what I mean?
dude. I don't care where we are. You know
So
what
we're
I'm
in,
saying?
like,
We're
the
gonna be
5th
there.
row.
You know.
At the Orpheum.
I've never
I've
been
never
there
been
either.
there. Yeah.
It's an opera house.
Yeah, I thought so. Should
My,
we? Are we Ubering there?
It's,
Like, I can meet you here and then.
well, it's pretty far from here, bro.
Oh,
I thought maybe I could drive,
okay.
but
Some of those shows have a 1 drink minimum, so you should look into that.
well, I could get one drink and still probably drive after the shows are. That show's gonna be 2-3 hours.
Just get a Long Island iced tea.
I'll get double.
Get like a couple Yag bombs.
Yeah, there we
Just
go.
a couple Yag Moms, one for the road, actually. You
Dude.
know, I heard.
One to feel good to drive.
I heard that in Wisconsin, you can get it's legal. So like in Minnesota, like you can go to jail.
Spit it out.
I got a dog trying to fucking eat my hand. I'm trying to pack
Give
a
him to me.
bomb. You can get pulled over and go to jail for any alcohol in your system. Like in Wisconsin, as long as you're not over 0.8, like you're good. And some bars will like fucking give you a
Breathalyzer before you leave.
a to-go beer. Like if you're not finished with your drink, they'll be like, "Hey, you want it to go?" And they'll fucking give it to go. And it's legal to have an open container in the vehicle as long as you're not above 0.08.
In all counties?
In I think Wisconsin.
Didn't you? I
I
thought you
don't
said
know
it
if I
was
believe
illegal.
that.
I thought
Who
you
told
just.
you that?
In Minnesota, you can go to jail for any
Amy,
alcohol in your system if the officer like believes.
you're impaired.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. I think it's crazy to leave it up to solely one officer's judgment. And I know usually they have backup, but if it comes to it, it could be one officer who you pissed off in the traffic stop, and he's obviously going to be like, no, you're
Dude.
going to jail.
Aren't they? I thought like sobriety, like field sobriety tests were like not considered a legal conviction to be drunk.
I think that's a thing now.
I've never
yes.
heard of that.
I
That's
thought that
dude.
was like I thought you all. I think like they at least have to breathalyze you as well. I think both of them can be considered, but I don't
Yeah.
think just a field sobriety test is considered like plausible judgment or plausible deniability that you're inebriated.
that you're impaired to drive a
Yeah.
vehicle. Like, yeah, I think she's right because I remember hearing.
But I
something
bet a
about that.
certain if you piss off the wrong, that's the socks feature of the episode. If you piss off the wrong cop, they'll fucking get you, dude.
They'll take your ass
But
down
how?
for nothing.
If you
The
pass,
wrong cop
and
will get you
pass-
for anything.
Well, yeah, but they can't get you for a DUI if you're not actually drunk.
I'll be like, fucking breathalyze me, bitch. Nah, dude. What I hate the most is when a cop is like, "Sir, you already know what I'm gonna say. I can smell the odor of marijuana." It's like, no, the fuck you can't. No, you cannot, dude. Stop
I've
capping
never
to
been
yourself.
told that.
Really?
Same.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been told that every fucking time I've been pulled over, dude.
I have never been told
Literally,
that in my
I
life.
don't smoke in my car though.
Dude, I didn't smoke in my car. The most recent time I was pulled over, and Lexi will attest to this. I was going down the road. I think I might have talked about this last episode. 2 people were in front of me. There was a fucking motorcycle in the right lane passing me, and I got pulled over. And the cop was like, "I clocked you at 84. It's a 65." I was like, "Bullshit." show me the fucking thing. And he was like, all right. And then I asked him, I was like, is your cam on? And he's like, no. I was like, oh, beautiful. So you can't even fucking, I don't have proof that, like, if I watch the cam, I wasn't, like, the people in front of me were going way faster than I was. Because I saw him at the top of the hill.
You should never say that.
I didn't say much of that. I was like, was your cam on? And he was like, no. And I was like, all right, can I see the radar? He was like, absolutely you can. And then when he came back to me, he goes, so you already know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to do anything about the odor of marijuana I smell from the vehicle. And I was like, what? And he was like, come on, man. I was like, whatever, dude, because he told me he wasn't going to do anything. I knew my license wasn't valid. I wasn't trying to push it.
You're arguing with the cop when you're
Fuck yeah, dude, 100%.
Because if he doesn't, I've ever argued with a cop ever.
If I was wrongfully pulled over and I'm getting a ticket for having an invalid license, I can fight that in court because I had no reason to be pulled over in the first place. So they would have never known. Well, you had an
invalid license.
But regardless, I would have because when they pull my plate, it doesn't say invalid. You know, it doesn't say pull him over. He shouldn't be driving, invalid license. When they pull my plate, everything says legal, and he pulled me over for speeding, solely speeding. And after he ran my license, the fucking license card I gave him, he came back and told me that apparently my license wasn't valid, which I already was 90% sure it wasn't. Because the last time.
What? No way!
Yeah, basically, yeah. I was like, what? That's crazy. And he's like,
I just fixed that.
Yeah, and he goes, and I'm not going to write you a ticket for that. And I was like, because you can't. He's like, he looks at me all confused. I was like, you already wrote this ticket. Once you issued the citation, another one cannot be issued without another traffic stop. That is illegal. I would have to pull off, and you would have to re-pull me over.
Getting sassy.
I didn't say much of that. I didn't say much of that. I was just like, because when he came back and gave it to me, he was like, I didn't write you a ticket for that. And I was like, well, because legally you can't. And then he just got kind of quiet. And then he told me, he was like, and your license is invalid anyways. And I was like, please show me where it says that. And then he starts pulling on my ticket, right? And he's like reading down on my ticket, and he's fucking following his finger down the whole thing. And then he stops, and he goes, you didn't know that your license was invalid? And I was like, I just asked you to show me where it says that. And he started looking at my ticket, and then he hands me my ticket, and he's like, can she drive? Pointing to Lexi, and like completely ignored what I just said to him, right? He was like, can she drive? I was like, no, she doesn't know how to drive a manual. And he was like, all right, do you know somebody who can? And I was like, yeah, but he's an hour away. He's like, have him get here. I was like, all right. Called Josiah. This dude pulled away from having me pulled over, right? Pulled away, not even a mile down the road. I swear to God, it was maybe 100 yards. He then lit somebody else up, pulled them over down the road. And then when Josiah was on his way, he had fucking swung around and then pulled somebody over right in front of Josiah when Josiah was coming to get me. I was like, this motherfucker is just trigger happy, dude.
Oh my God.
Gotta meet that quota.
Dude, I swear, I have never, that was one thing, everybody's always talked about a quota. I was like, oh.
I think that is actually fake.
But like, this is the one time I kind of believed it. I was like, this motherfucker is just,
he's having a bad day.
Yeah.
He definitely, his wife was fucking around, or he's fucking, some shit's going on.
He could be gay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to admit it.
He's fucking, his wife won't peg him, and he's mad about it.
David, I'm surprised you don't have one of those stickers on your car that say only gay cops pull me over.
Dude,
I wanted to buy one that said will run, but I was like, that's not
why don't you have a dash cam? Because if you posted that interaction, that I want to see that.
Dude, I know, dude.
I believe you. I don't think you'd lie to me, but I just think it's fucking crazy that you're like, legally you can't do that.
Dude, I swear, man, Crazy. Oh my God. And I know Lexi had said the same thing because after we had got done with the traffic stop, she was like,
why'd you say that?
She's like, that's crazy. I didn't know your license was suspended. I was like, I did. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah. And she's like, then why were you fucking mouthing off? I was like, well, because rightfully, I know, or legally, I know my fucking rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, I know that I was not speeding. And if your cam was on, you can pull that up because that also has a fucking...
If his camera's not on, then his shit's fucked from the beginning because that needs to be on. Like, that's the whole. It's a whole business.
I think he has the.
Was it a sheriff or a cop?
It was a white and green like SUV. I think it was a state trooper.
Oh, that's fucked. Dude, I had a fucking.
It was fucked up, but. You had a fucking what?
So some state troopers are just like regular state troopers, and then the ones that are in Tahoes are commercial vehicle inspectors.
Really?
Yes. And they like hunt dudes like me down when I'm working. And I had one today follow me for like 3 miles on the road. And he was like, he wasn't like next to me. He was like next to my trailer. And he was like looking at,
Yeah.
I have an open trailer. So he was looking at like everything that I had. And I have a lot of shit in there that legally probably should be strapped down that isn't. And then he was right next to my trailer for like 2 or 3 miles, and then he just like zoomed off, and I think he probably got a call or something, but that call probably was saved me from getting a ticket today.
I bet you're sweating bullets.
I had an earbud in, and I
was like, am I high right now?
I wasn't. I wasn't.
Did I actually have a drink this morning?
Yeah, but did I actually take 6 tequila shots on my way here? I took my earbud out for the rest of the drive to my next job. I was like, I'm chilling. I'm good.
Dude, that's one thing that'll really put you, like.
I put my second hand back on the wheel. I was like, God damn it.
So do the 10 and 2.
What is a commercial vehicle like? Is that somebody?
I'm sorry. What's your question?
Well, so like, because I know like in California, if you mod your car to a certain extent, somebody has to come, like somebody from the state has to come, like look it over and be like, okay, yeah, no, that's street legal. You didn't mod it too much. Is it something kind of like that? Because I know there is a law for that in Minnesota as well, but it's a further extent,
So it's like, it's a state trooper.
Yeah.
But it's like the SUV Tahoe one.
Yeah, yeah.
And it says commercial vehicle like enforcement or whatever.
Yeah.
And they are looking for like any work vehicle, like an Amazon truck, an SUV.
A semi.
A lot of semis. They pull over a lot of semis.
Okay, so it's not. They're not one of those guys who can come like check your car over and be like, okay.
Maybe not your personal vehicle.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't specify. My bad. Like, well, I guess modding. Like,
no, it's there just for. Like, I mean, they're regular state troopers, but they also specialize in like.
Yeah, they have like a certain certification.
The commercial vehicle laws, which is like.
Okay.
Do you have 4 strap points, or is your fucking trailer legal? What are your DOT numbers? Like all that boring shit.
So if I get a trailer, do I need a DOT number?
No, because
it's not commercial.
Unless you're using it for a commercial business.
Nah, fuck that. I'm just hauling my truck back, baby.
Yeah, that's good.
I was gonna
use a truck you're gonna use a Ford Ranger to haul a Ford Ranger.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking about
you
it.
You could just get like a truck from U-Haul.
Yeah, my brother said he's more than willing.
Ruin their fucking shit.
Yeah.
My brother just bought a Chevy. He sold his Ford and bought a Chevy.
What year?
03, I believe it is. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a 2500. So what is that?
Nice. It's a big truck.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice fucking big truck. But he volunteered. Well, he didn't volunteer. I asked him if he'd be willing to pull the truck back, and he said, yeah. I told him it's far as hell. He said, that's cool. So I guess he's in for the, sorry. He's in for the trip, man.
The long haul.
Yeah. It's going to be a fucking 3 hours total, because we're going to drive there, sit there, check the truck out, and then we're going to come back. And I'm sure going to and from hauling a trailer is not going to be a quick ride. You know what I'm saying? So, you haven't even seen my first truck in person.
I don't think Belle definitely hasn't either.
Well, no.
Why didn't you drive that thing here?
Because it's not quite roadworthy.
Roadworthy. She's not seaworthy yet.
No, it needs the rear shackle and potentially some brake fluid, and she might be good to go. Other than that, I'm going to need to redo the brake lines completely and throw a Y pipe on it, and then registration. But the Y pipe is bypassable for now. It's just, I might get pulled over for it because it's super loud.
Belle, I feel like you've been excluded from the conversation.
No, it's fine. I'm just not a car gal.
I'm pretty crossfaded.
What's going on with you right now?
Bella's acquired a dog recently.
Yeah, not much. I moved shops, got a dog.
Let's talk about that dog.
He's cool.
playing a lot of Fortnite.
You haven't heard him. He's been in here the whole time, I don't think.
Yeah, that's one.
Except for he chewed on my cables.
Yeah.
It's a Chihuahua, and you have not heard a peep out of him the whole time we've been in here.
The whole time David's been here today.
Yeah, maybe he's scared of me. I don't think so. He just seems pretty chill, and
He is.
He's sleeping right now.
you can ask Gavin to clarify. I was not excited to meet this dog, but I will say it is
You like him?
I wouldn't say I like him. I'm not gonna lie. It's still a Chihuahua.
So, he doesn't look like a Chihuahua.
Kind of does.
Not
The
really.
forehead and the snout look
Yeah,
like a
but his
Chihuahua.
coloration.
But the ears and the coloration, yeah, definitely don't make
kind
him.
of looks like a baby Saint Bernard.
Give him 3 years. He's gonna look exactly like a
I
Chihuahua.
don't even think he needs that long.
You know, but I'm just not a fan. I got something against him. I don't know what it is. I think it's because Cheyenne's best friend when we were little kids owned like 7 of them.
Oh my!
And they were
You
just
liked
like the
my other
most
one
obnoxious.
before she passed away.
That's another thing. I wouldn't know if I would say liked. All right,
7 Chihuahuas.
there was a lot.
Did
and,
you
but
meet
that's
these 7 Chihuahuas?
yes, all the time
Belle,
because
would
I
you
had a
want
crush on her
7
friend when we were
I
kids.
wouldn't want 7 of anything.
No, nobody should want 7. That's what I'm saying. You know, I just think I have a bad experience because the 2 that you've had have been calm, nicer dogs. Tallulah was pretty fucking loud.
Yeah, she was.
She was a little yippy.
But
She was old. She couldn't see.
yeah,
No, she
but
was going blind and deaf and
she was still a
she had
sweetheart.
no teeth.
You know, she's still a sweetheart. And every Chihuahua I met before that was literally attacking my ankles. You
No,
know,
I've
it's-
had a lot of people, like, when she was alive and around, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I have a Chihuahua. And they'd be like, And then every single time a person went, and then met her, they would be like, you know what?
Yeah.
She's actually kind of sick.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
she's
yeah, she's a good
definitely-
girl. And same with him. Every time I'm like, oh, I got a Chihuahua. And the few people who have met him so far are like, okay, wait. He's actually chill. And for a puppy.
Yeah, that's the most surprising part is he's still a little baby. And
He's only,
just
like, 9
cooling,
weeks old.
You know? Yeah, he's just a little baby. And he's just cooling. Like, usually them motherfuckers are like,
Oh, he hanging out. He did see a dog yesterday when we took him out, and he got a little barky, but I turned away, and he was fine.
yeah, and I think it's cute how,
That's
like,
fine.
adventurous he is. But,
Yeah.
like, he knows, you know, like I saw him a couple times where it looked like he wanted to go somewhere, but he thought maybe it's not a good idea, so he turned around. You know, he
He's
was like,
pretty smart.
Dude, you know Jackson Galaxy, right?
Jackson Galaxy.
The cat guy.
the
Cat daddy.
My Cat from Hell.
Oh yeah.
So he has a whole series, which of course I watched, we both watched, about how to introduce, I didn't watch it with dogs, but how to introduce cats to each other, right?
Oh my god.
Especially, like, a kitten to a new cat.
Like a kitten to like a adult cat, right? And basically the steps for a puppy are pretty much the same thing. And at first, like the first 2 days we started that, which was like we didn't really let them near each other. We let them see each other for a second and then would take them away and like wouldn't let them eat by each other and all that shit. And then
Bean would sleep in the kennel. Socks would be allowed to sleep on the bed.
he's still gonna sleep in the kennel for
Yeah,
a while.
he is.
But like day 3, we were like, they're fucking fine. And we just put the food, Belle put the food bowl out there
Yeah.
next to the cat. Not next to him, but like on the other side. And they're fine.
Socks wanted to play with him today. He was full on, like, engaging in
But
play.
I was like, what? Before we got it, I was like, we have to take it like, seriously. We have to like be super careful
It's gonna
with
take
this
weeks.
puppy. And then day 3,
You
we
would
were
think
just
so,
like,
yeah.
day 3, we were like, fuck
Eh.
that. The dog's fine. The cat's fine.
But he's been very cautious around the cat. Like, he's not trying to run up
'Cause
and
that
bite
cat's
him
big as
and jump
fuck,
on
dude.
him. Yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
big
He's like
fuck-
3 times
when
the
I
size of
see
our dog.
like your cats and then my cat, I'm like,
When I see any cat,
even
and then our cat.
the other one's Twilight. Is that the other one? That one is. She's still big, but I
yeah.
think Socks is probably
Oh,
still
dude,
bigger.
100% Socks is bigger.
He's just a
dude.
unit.
Yeah, he is. He's a Hummer of a cat, dude.
I've been the past 3 days. I've been feeding him once a day instead of twice, right?
He's pissed. I bet.
Yeah,
He's fine.
And
he's not eating it.
I know, and he's not even eating it. So how is he still so fucking fat?
No, it's because of it. That's just like his genetics. Because his dad was just a massive, like, half tomcat. So he's just like part
Oh.
tomcat.
So, bro, it was kind of sad. We did you know about like how many cats were at Belle's grandma's house, bro? I don't know if you want to out this information. Belle's grandma's house used to be a sanctuary for cats.
We had eight cats.
There were 8 cats at the house in one day, or like in the span of a
like
week.
2 days.
In 2 days, it got reduced to like 1.
Damn, they all died.
No.
Damn, they all died. What the fuck?
There was a fucking wolf in the house. I don't know what happened.
We rehomed a lot of them. We rehomed almost all of them,
It was for health reasons.
And then one of them we had to have taken by animal control because she had an attack record. They all died.
one of them-
Damn.
They
They all died.
They said a cop had to come in with like hazard gear to grab the cat.
Dude,
What the
he
fuck?
came in looking like some Chernobyl shit.
Like, you know when the cop came in our school with the dog and was like with the gear?
Yeah.
Basically that, to grab a
Dude,
cat.
fucking 8 cats. That's not even that bad, dude. I thought you were gonna hit me with like 16.
You
know,
just
like, I was-
said I wouldn't want 7 of anything about Chihuahuas. They had
Well,
8
nobody
cats.
should want 7 of
I
anything,
think
but
3 of them were kittens, or 3 or 4 of them were kittens.
and if you know you're rehoming them at some point, that's a different situation.
We were
you
gonna
know?
rehome the kittens anyway,
Yeah.
and then we had 3 cats that we had to rehome. One of them now is just sticking around outside. Like we just kicked her out of the house, so now she just like sticks around outside, but she's good outside. And the other one is like my grandma's
It was
cat,
just
still inside.
the biggest mass exodus of pussy in
My God.
recent history.
I thought they all died, bro. I was like,
Damn, they all died.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
Whoa, what?
Granny coming through with the fucking frying pan, just whacking some cats.
Oh
you
my
know what I'm
God, some
saying?
Tom and Jerry shit.
Dude, Jerry won for real, bro.
Damn.
No, Jerry lost. Oh, you know, Tom. Tom
He's
was
the
the
Tom
cat.
cat.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
Tom was the cat.
Yeah, that's what we just said.
Wait.
I said what I say.
Wait.
You just said Tom was the cat. That's what we
No,
all
gotta
said.
and
fact
I
check,
said
fact check.
yeah, and I said
Fact
Jerry.
check.
Yeah, no, you said it right. I
Yeah,
just
I
was
said
I
it.
thought it was backwards, and then I was like,
Let's go.
what? I used
Let's go.
The cat is named Tom.
What? Oh yeah, that's right.
What? Because he's a tomcat.
What time is it?
Late.
9:30. You gotta go, brother.
Soon. I should be
That's
home right
alright,
now,
it
but
I do. The energy is not super high tonight, but that's okay.
What do you mean? We
I
just
don't-
laughed all together.
I
as
don't
a-
have anything prepared. We don't. You don't have
David
any
was
drawings.
disappointed we didn't kill 7 cats.
I was a little
I was
taken. I was a
disappointed.
little taken aback that they didn't all die.
Jesus.
What?
Talk about my shit
what
is
was
weird
your-
and sadistic.
Okay, so you obviously thought they died. How did you think they died? What was your immediate
Natural
A
thought?
causes.
disease?
Nat-
All, he said over the course of 2 days. You think 7 cats died of natural causes over the course of 2 days?
Man,
What?
I don't know. You could have. You said sanctuary.
Rat poison is natural
could-
causes, correct?
Because cats
These cats could be
cats
13
were
years
just
old.
coming
bro.
to this house and fucking and
Stay?
making babies.
Inbred breeding.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Just like your
Crazy.
cats.
Oh yeah, my the kittens
Oh,
in my
yeah.
the kittens in my house right now are inbred fucking
one
mentals.
of the cat that the cop had to come take was the size of your cat,
The baby, or the big one.
The baby.
not Twilight.
Oh, the baby. Yeah, the baby.
Fucking Felix.
Yeah, that's one of them. Chip is the other one. We have 3 cats. I want a dog.
3 cats is too much.
That's what I'm saying.
I
We got
want-
half of the fucking
Two-
damn near
I
half
feel
of the
like
amount.
2. 2 is max.
I want another cat.
two cats
I'll
and
give
2
you
dogs.
one for free.
No. 2 cats and 2 dogs.
I'll give you one for free.
I feel like that's max.
Well,
David's-
depending on how big your dog
David's
is.
cats would play
And
with
how big your property is.
the dog.
That's true. Yeah.
If,
Yeah, my
if we
cats
had like
would play
a
with the dog.
farm, yeah, let's get like 12 cats. Bro.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. You didn't have like
We'd have
2
no
of them.
mice.
You could have like 2 of them that were like required inside cats, you know, and they just
So
hang out
your
inside.
dream retirement is to have a farm with animals, and
I want a cow. I've been talking about a cow since we first got together, my love.
we can have a cow without a farm.
Where are you gonna put a cow?
Right here.
In the
Right in
gar-
this room.
In the garage.
Right in this
Is
room.
he gonna be
Right in
alive?
this room. Right in this
Yeah.
room, right here.
Alive in this room? It's hot as fuck in here. You think a cow's gonna survive that shit?
Yeah, you see him out in the sun in Nebraska. It's like Fucking no
Those are
grass,
special
no
cows.
water.
Those are special cows.
Mine will be special too.
I'm gonna get a special cow.
You're gonna get them shipped.
I'm gonna get a cow and an alligator, so this isn't a good situation.
Where's the alligator gonna
In
live?
this room.
This is a bad idea, guys.
For context, this room is like 10 by 8.
No, it's not. That's tiny. That's so small. It's like 20 by 10.
Whoa,
No.
slow down there, champ.
12 by 8.
I was gonna say I'd put it more around like
Dude, I
13
think if
by
I
9.
laid down in that corner, I could lay down 4 times before I got there.
it's
Four?
about listen to me.
We're about to test that shit because
Gavin, you
I
got
think
a
you can
good
do
3.
like 2.5
Yeah, I would. Well,
from fucking toe
I think
to
you could
tippy
do about
toppy of
2
your hair.
3/4. I think you'd get about to your neck.
And I'm 7'3", so
yeah, for
12?
context. You're
for context.
5'11", so
Oh, thanks. You're being generous. It's because I'm sitting on the stool.
Stool
that's about
included.
17 by 9. That's my guess.
What? That's such a weird fucking. This room is not 17 feet long.
Could be from this corner
Not
right
a
here.
17.
Pull out a fucking tape measure. You got your iPhone on you. Dump that thing in the corner.
We're gonna find this shit out.
Well, my
I
dick
need to get
is
my phone too.
2 inches long, so
I
we'll
think it's
measure
2
my
feet
dick.
long. I'm standing up.
I'm standing up.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Sorry.
We're
fuck.
finding out.
I need to get my phone, Gavin. Can I open the door?
What's happening? Are we still
I'm fucking measuring
podcasting?
the room.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
You're not even starting from the right spot.
I am because I'm not gonna count this.
You gotta count that.
No.
That's what we were talking about.
I was talking about that. It's just like we measure from the bottom. Obviously,
You include your fucking balls.
ladies
I
don't
include my
fucking measure
taint,
from the
no.
bottom. I love that.
If you're not measuring from the bottom, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Oh God. What's it say? 70.
15.
Boom!
15.5.
Give me my champ belt.
15.5.
You added about another foot onto that.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at that.
There
Let's
you
see
go.
what this is.
What you talking about?
Where's your big bitch?
You made a weird face the last time you hit my
Dude,
phone.
I think I was just sensitive. I don't know. I was having some issues right there.
It is intense. It's mint. It's only 30 Nick though. You're
30 inches.
that's a foot and a quarter.
David was
So we're at
closest.
about 16.
If you count this.
Wait,
as
I just said 30 inches is a foot and
Yeah,
a quarter.
that's
That's 2
it's like 2
feet
feet.
and a quarter.
Gavin took a
Fucking
microdose
figured it
of
out.
Acid
It's
before he
fucking
got here.
15.5 feet.
and a half. God, shut up. Everybody, shut up.
So that's like
2
yeah, that's
feet
like
and a
3 of
half
Gavin.
plus 15. Yeah, that's like 17.
That's like 3 of Gavin.
3 Gavin?
3 of Gavin.
I said 4.
Yeah, that's way too much.
What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Arguing about how big the room is in feet. How many Gavins is this room size? Jeez.
That's too many Gavins, man. You got too. You're gonna fill up the room too quick.
My laundry would get done quicker.
You want to put an alligator and a cow in here? I think it's possible with about 17.
I forgot we were talking about that.
With 3.5 Gavins, we can definitely get an alligator and a cow.
That's fitting. What kind of alligator are you
You know
talking?
how in Minecraft
Black
you
Cayman?
just put a fucking 1x1 fence and animals can't go over it? It's fucking perfect.
Sounds like a plan.
My
You think?
God.
Do you think the landlord will let you knock that wall out so you can build like a lagoon for the gator?
Dude, have you seen...
They're fucking spending 15 grand on fucking
Yeah.
boulders out there.
Watch out, guys! Those boulders are eye
Dude,
catchers.
this landscape shit talking has been a multi-week thing on this show. Have you seen the lagoon guy on TikTok?
Lucas
Either of you?
Lagoon.
Belle?
Who's
You?
everybody's
No.
like? That's a puddle, and he's
Yeah,
like, "It's a lagoon."
I just spent 70.
a
I just
lagoon.
spent 70K on this new lagoon.
Dude, yeah,
They're like-
that shit's funny. Dude.
They're like, it's a pond.
Yeah, so
No,
people.
they said that's a fucking cute puddle.
Yeah, dude. Can't believe someone spent $70K on a puddle, and then Lucas Lagoon commented, he's like, it's a lagoon.
His name was Mr. Lagoon.
Or Mr. Lagoon. I think I got Lucas from that one, like, pool show. You remember that pool show?
Belle, do you know what the fuck you're talking
I have no
They would,
idea.
like, build them dream
The
pools
fish
and
tank
shit.
guys?
No.
Tanked?
No,
I
that's a
fucking
good
love
show, though.
Tanked.
I thought he
Great
was talking
show.
about Tanked.
No, it's this guy who would, like, he would build... I don't know. He would go to somebody's house and they'd be like, "Yo, I want a motherfucking pool back here." And he's
That
like,
just sounds
"Alright, I
like
got
Tank.
It's
you."
just like a contractor, bro.
Yeah, but he had a TV show about it. How many contractors?
Tanked?
No,
No.
there was no fish in these waters. There's no fish in here.
Oh my god.
This guy
Sometimes
just-
Tanked had octopi.
That's
David's
not-
fucking Dave just sits back like, I fucking told you. It's not Tanked.
I think his name is Lucas. That guy might
What?
Google Lucas
was the
Lagoon.
guy I had on this show like 3 weeks ago. That guy? He's not.
That guy.
he
Gavin,
doesn't
let me
build
tell you something. I got a
pools.
crazy discount on something for you. Could you take a gander or guess at what it is?
Pool maker.
Free karate chops today only.
Depth. Oh wait.
Lucas Lagoon.
I don't think
Google
that,
Lucas Lagoon. That's who
David,
we're.
that's
Watch
not a
it.
person.
Where did it come from then?
Insane pools.
Where'd it
Lucas.
go? Cotton Eye Joe.
Lucas? I'm telling you, bro.
Ultimate pools.
That might be the name of the show.
HGTV.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas Lagoons, bro. David was right. Yeah, Insane Pools off the Deep End TV series. Animal Planet's new series, Insane Pools off the Deep End, follows award-winning pool designer Lucas Cogden as he turns high and dry homes into exotic. It literally says Lucas Lagoons, bro. David wins.
I'm Trump hand in the air, bro.
Oh my god. What the fuck, dude?
Dude, that guy builds sick shit, dude. Not just puddles.
Not just puddles.
I'm telling you, dude. Like, if I had that kind of money.
But we gotta call him to ask our landlord if we can put that shit.
Be like, yo, I got a dope idea for a gator pond in my backyard.
Do you think they could build a moat? I think that's my goal in life, is to have a moat
Around your
my
house?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Imagine.
Oh, so I heard some shit about moats
Are you gonna
lately.
No, and then because we live in Minnesota,
Are you
in
gonna
the
boat in
winter,
your moat?
it's just an ice skating rink around your house.
But have you heard the shit about?
That's not cool.
That's
have
pretty
y'all
dope.
heard the shit about moats lately? That they
They're
were
fucking so cool.
that they they were not just like cool, fun water you want to swim in.
Oh
Duh.
no, they were like poisoned and
It's
had like
like, yeah, it's, like,
piranhas
for
and like they
defensive
were
purposes.
protection.
They like killed people and threw the bodies in that shit.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do that with our moat?
Yeah.
All of our
That's part of a moat, dude. What?
So when we have our moat, we're gonna sacrifice
I volunteer. I'm just kidding.
our
Cut that out. I
our
don't want to be.
homunculi.
Yeah.
What did you say? Your homunculi?
Yeah.
Have you seen that Russian guy that made a homunculus?
What's a homunculus?
A homunculus is putting human semen into a chicken egg to try to make a creature.
Well, that's what
And
this.
that's what
that's
that, like-
No, that's what
specifically
it- that's
that,
what it
that
is.
Russian guy did,
Well, that's what it is.
and it kind of worked.
No, it was proven to be a scam.
And do you know what video I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was proven to be a scam. That's an episode of Smiling Friends that they did. Hello, daddy. Hello, daddy. Daddy, hello, daddy. Someone out there will get that. You know what? Y'all don't have to get it. Someone listening will get that.
I watched Happy Tree Friends. I don't remember that.
Smiling Friends.
Oh, I don't know what that
It's
is.
it's on HBO.
It's basic.
Oh!
by Zach Hadell.
I think I know
No
what
one
that
knows
is.
who that is.
Okay.
You can't just name drop a nobody like
Wait,
that.
here,
No,
I'll
I'm just
show you.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Smiling Friends. Wait, what's the one guy who he kind of talks like this? You know what I mean?
Charlie?
Big ass nose. They're like
Charlie.
he's like a yellow guy.
Or I thought he was blue.
Oh, he might be. blue.
Alan?
Alan.
That's his name.
Alan.
Wait, you ready?
Oh yeah, I do know.
We can't play too much of this. If I'm gonna.
Copyright.
That's what I was
That
referencing.
was a homunculus right there.
That's the episode is literally called that.
That's a homunculus right there.
Successfully.
That's a.
Apparently, a Russian guy did it,
This is an outrage.
and he made
I want to
it
go back to
alive.
the moat talk. I'm not done about the moat.
We're jumping around a lot now. We went from not a lot of action to now we're talking about dead people in moats making sacrifices,
Homunculus.
human sperm and chicken eggs.
Is that specifically the definition, or can it be?
Hold on.
in-
Okay, wait. Let's
Interpreted
see.
in any way.
What happens if I put my sperm in a snail? Perhaps.
What? How do you fuck the homunculus?
How do you fuck?
A homunculus is a small human being. That's all it says.
No, it does not. You're lying to me.
That's crazy that you searched that on your
That's
phone.
a small human
cares?
being.
That's what it says.
That's the wrong definition.
Are we just talking about a fetus?
It is a half human fetus, though. It's normally if like you put the. Oh God, Belle's face is not great, right?
This is too much for me, man. I
The
gotta
word
drive home.
homunculus is Latin for little man or little person.
Damn. So like
Peter
Is
Dinklage.
that a slur?
Yeah, maybe.
Peter Dinklage is a homunculus.
What the fuck is that?
Tyrion Lannister.
A homunculus is first
What the fuck is
described
that?
in the writings
The mighty
of
eagle from the Angry
Pericles
Birds
in the
movie?
early 1500s as a miniature human being created in a laboratory.
Damn. So it is a fake little person. It's not a real person.
Peter
The
Dinklage.
homunculus was a fully formed individual that existed within the germ cell of one of its parents prior to fertilization and would grow in size during gestation until ready to be born.
What is that, man? What? That doesn't.
It's a human-shaped creature of medieval legend.
So it's not real. It
This
could
is the
be.
Google image.
Oh, fuck.
Google image search.
There's
homunculus.
a whole bunch of them of the same thing.
Oh no. Why is that
Bro, what the fuck? Why does it have a penis?
His penis is built like the rest of his body, bro. Big tipped, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Well, on that note.
They all have penises.
Well, they should. They're humans.
No, they're
Males.
Homunculi.
Homanulinkus.
Why does it have a penis?
That guy has one too? Oh.
Would you touch it for money though?
I'd touch
How
it.
much money?
Yeah, but not do anything to it. I'd
Why do
touch
you
it,
ask
though.
me and David these questions? Because David says, yeah, I'd do it for $20. And I'm like, well...
Belle knows her worth. I'm over here like, I need to pay my rent, so.
David's like, you know what? Another truck sounds really nice right now.
Let's add a third.
All right, are we calling
I gotta,
it? You
I gotta go. I gotta walk a straight line to make sure I'm sober, though.
Do you want to like chug some water?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for being here.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be
Bobo
here.
Inks, my love, Belle. Nice to see you
In your second
Every day.
love.
every day, but in the quote-unquote studio office taxidermy room where our reptiles live, where the plants live.
It was fun to record next to Musty Throat. David, the only man I'm afraid my boyfriend going gay for.
Oh, don't be afraid. It's happening. You know what I'm saying?
You should have heard the conversation we had when my mom called us.
Oh,
when we
man.
were grilling earlier. Good Lord.
I was whispering sweet nothings in his ear.
40 followers, please. Mom, I know you listen to me. I don't know if you listen this far, but go to your YouTube and subscribe to David's YouTube channel.
If you're here right now, I would really appreciate a follow, you know? Just help me get out there.
His YouTube or your
Follow-
Twitch?
Where can
Either or.
Belle, where can the people find you?
Instagram at Bobo Inks, BOBBOINKS.
David.
BBO.
And your website, boboinks.com.
Yep.
That easy.
www.
BoboInks.com, baby.
Bam! Come on now.
David,
That's a full commercial.
Mm-hmm. www.
Jesus. Fuck.
Sunday.
BoboInks.com.
David is
David's my new
twitch.com/
David's my new spokesperson.
twitch.com/mustythroat.
Put me on the front page or
Musty
something.
Throat on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling him to get on Instagram.
Listen to this voice.
He's not on Instagram yet.
No. Instagram is a scam. The government's just wanting to watch you. I'm just kidding. I'm not that guy.
I'll talk at you next week. Maybe David will be back. Love you guys.
Peace.
Adios.
Love you guys.